Hello, welcome back. Northstar here with another Mount and Blade Warband Let's Play. For those new to my channel, this is part of a series. Check it out. Uh, I should say for this new to this game, for those new to my channel, a tiny bit about me. Uh, I am disabled with long COVID. That does sometimes make me a little less focused or pause at some point to go lay down because my headaches are getting too bad, or need to raise my legs because they're swelling, because that happens with dysautonomia with the long COVID. My legs swell, my skin gets rashes, a million and one symptoms, and you can check out my recent politics video. Will be coming out in a couple days, or actually by the time this goes live, it'll already been out for a while. Due to the buffers, about the fierce moral urgency of long COVID and how our society is not dealing with that adequately. But, anyways, for those of you not seen the series before or need a reminder, I'm here in Jelkala. I cut the video before. There's a tournament, which, even though I saved, still does appear to be going on. All the lords are here for a feast. I have enough for now, and I could just stop right in at the feast. I had on previous days the tournament I'd fought in previous days, not won, but I am starting to get to the point with my character, level 11, where I can semi reasonably expect I might win a tournament. I know, but get easier as I level up. When I get to level 12, it'll be a little easier. I expect the game will start to get a lot easier when we get to level 15, not only because I'll have better shot at winning tournaments by then, such with better stats, but at that point, I can reliably, I think it's 15, yeah, because like my Serenade veteran footman such till 14, so I'll be able to reliably gain access to tier 4 units, so like Serenade horsemen and such. Um, I believe Swadian men at arms, which are even better, slower but better armored. Uh, some of the better Rodok crossbowmen and spearmen and such. So yeah, I went viewed some of the screens. I waited for the title music to expire, and I did notice, checking the shop real quick, there are sturdy Carragate leather boots for sale. They're cheaper than these thick light leather, which are overpriced, and I probably don't want to pay that much since I'm trying to keep a bit of buffer money both for trade and hiring, upgrading troops. There's also sturdy light leather, but I think let's get these sturdy Carragate leather. They're excellent boots. Um, well, I don't think in the tournament I can use them. I think you get standard equipment. Or maybe you keep your boots and you just keep your like top armor, body armor. I don't know. Pretty sure you fight shirtless, and I could be wrong. I'll stare him out. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, give him those. Got those Carragate ones. Well, from an in-universe game perspective, you might consider it to have to do with fairness. A feature of medieval tournaments is very often people did use equipment they already owned, and so the rich would have a huge advantage. It was almost insurmountable. If you couldn't get better equipment yourself, someone poor. I'm sure they did this from a game perspective to make it not get too easy. You have great equipment, but and to make it more feasible when tournaments at lower levels, because sometimes people did surprise everyone. Um, and win where you didn't expect it. Sometimes. get her something better than that hardened dress at some point. Alright. It's kind of ludicrous and almost sexist that thing even exists, but whatever. Ooh, battered light leather armor. Can't afford that. But I think I've been overestimating the importance of armor for the legs on a horse. This would not be an upgrade for me, but for some of my party members. You know what? Heck, I'll buy it. This is tighter on money than I want to be. For sure. But yeah, for her, she's better off. I think this. I don't know how much of the hitbox is considered upper body versus legs. She's already one of my more encumbered characters, though. Yeah, for weight reasons on foot, I'll do this even if it is possibly not the best. No, because he's even. This make for an even worse encumbrance. Okay. Shoot. $19.8. Huh, I was just talking about getting Ymir out of this darn ludicrous hardened dress. This is a little better. It's proper armor, unlike a lot of things. Of course, I want to get rid of these thick nomad boots. Get her in some better boots soon, too. Cool. Yeah, if I didn't already use these trade goods, I'd be really worried about money. Let's do one round in the arena. How has he not got my name before? There's a little practice before I... How is he not stunned by being hit before? Seems I'm doing good today. Maybe I'll do well in the tournament. Just wanted to get a little practice in. Darn it. I was trying to knock him unconscious so that... Oh, 5 dinars. A little experience and a little sharpening my wits. Alright. That way, if I tried to visit one of these, the guards all glare at me, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, join the tournament. 3 teams with 3 fighters each in the first round. Do a small bet on myself here, 20 dinars. Not super confident in my ability to win here. Leave the archer alone. Ah. This entire team here is archers, though. Nice. Victory's yours. Give me a second to stretch here. Alright, just getting some blankets arranged to myself again. I have to get up and stretching, so I apologize. So, yeah, I run very cold even when it's not that cold. Wearing a lot of layers lately. I've been feeling especially cold relative to the weather. So layers, like not as many as in the depths of winter, but layers, sweatshirts, and yeah. Anyways, 32 participants, so it's literally everyone left in the tournament here. And if I don't win, I'm gaining proficiencies and experience from these fights. And getting closer to leveling up, although it would be nice to get the money from winning. I'll do a small 5 dinar bet on myself. Couldn't do 25 before, I would have probably. Actually, I could have bet myself twice, but it's a little more likely it pays off now. Fewer rounds to go. Damn it. I managed to knock out a count, but Count Reland won. I think he's here at the feast. Wonder if I can congratulate him for his victory. Oh, have I met you before? Nope. He's got a jolly looking face, I have to say. Here we go. This guy won? Wish I could have congratulated him on his victory. That would have been immersive. Maybe a way to build a little, like, get 1 point relation. It's for, you know, remembering it. Apparently, I hadn't spoken with him since that fight. Huh. This guy actually likes me a lot. Enough to be considered cooperative. I'm already doing a quest for him. Probably doesn't matter if I ask him twice, but I'm just asking everyone to make sure I didn't forget or miss anyone. Try not to disagree with him in a way that'll upset him. I don't want to start a war. Pretty sure that hurts the relationship with the king, at least. If you pull the realm into war that the king doesn't want. Plus, I'm hoping to go help the Saranids take back some lost lands, if anything, maintain the balance of power. The Kargats are getting huge, and they're just rolling over everyone. It's kind of nuts. He wants 399 dinars. You can do this if you had 1,000 dinars. Watch yourself at Tarkaias. Nothing else the tavern keeps heard. Alright. It's enough of that tournament. I'd best make my way here. Near Pesh, there's this bandit hideout, and Elvia's got a killer on the loose. Someone hiding from the law anyways. So, to Domar I go. Some manhunters, at least there'll be fewer large well, actually, they'll mostly just hunt down small brigand bands. Have to remember to upgrade these guys to train spearmen right before. I can't do it with all of them, but some. Before a fight. I don't know when this resets, but I'm actually... Looks like I'm going close to Fenrir anyways. And I got ambushed. Well, it's a source of money. I hear someone else behind me. Nope, not behind me. Jeez. These guys almost took me down. Seems they keep getting higher and higher level. I don't know why I keep suffering these stupid assassins. No one hates me enough to hire assassins. And all this to see there's... Well, I could buy some cabbage. It's only a little money. And it does help party morale. And then that would allow me to sell them flax. 47 seems to be the best price I'll get in the area, so I'll do it. I'm gonna have to be careful of fights for a while while I heal up. I'm only at 1/3 health now. My companions are still injured from something. These are large groups of mountain bands, but they'll run from me. That's dirt cheap cheese. Only 29 for grapes. Cheap fruit and fish. Before I bought the grapes, so I could. No. Trying to figure whether I should. It'll take me a while to get to Yallen. I'm not sure the grapes will keep that long. My men will eat them. You know what? I gambled on making it to this village and be able to sell them for more, and I lost the bet. It's only 3 dinars. It was a lot more if I don't do that. Anyways, to Yallen I go. At least the pathfinding went around the mountain correctly. Horse merchant. No, I meant to go to misclicked. The goods one. Yeah, they definitely would have eaten the grapes by now. You have more cheap fish. Smoked fish, that is. And dirt cheap fruit here. Definitely, and cabbages. Definitely sell this at other seas. Not so much the grain. You can sometimes find places they'll pay more for the wool than this. So I guess I can only buy stuff here. I can't really sell anything to them for a profit. Oh well. Since I'm rather sick of drunks attacking me. At least if I walk around the tavern's armed now. An empty castle, because that's already everyone's at the feast. Alright, let's deal with Elvia's troubles. Maybe I can sell stuff here. Another ambush? Ah, they all hit me with arrows before. Oh, he's not dead yet. Bloody sick of getting attacked by these idiot bandits. I keep getting larger numbers of them. Who wants me dead so badly? This can't be a standard part of the game. Or just some nonsense artificial difficulty thing to add in just to... Oh, the game's too easy if people aren't always trying to kill you. God, I hate stuff like that. Reminds me of in Morrowind where you just get the random assassins, but there's actual reason for it there. In story. At least. And I have to deal with the combat music. I'm muting that. I do not want to hear it. Some of the music in this game is good. Other music is just excessively loud and like boisterous. Some people who make music seem to think that all anyone wants to hear in games like this is loud trumpets. No, that's not. Real skill in writing music is more subtle than that. Anyways, I'm not even sure I can deal with the murderer at this health level. Oh, wait, no. I can level up. Ah, music still hasn't gone through its soundtrack and there's no way to skip it. Alright, I'll do intelligence because that'll give me points for a number of important things. Don't quite need weapon mastery yet, but facing those guys with the axes made me think I might need another level of shield skill. I do need inventory management if I'm going to go around with so many horses and grain. Yeah, I'll take another point in shield. Yep. That makes my shield use faster. And it's going to be strength-based stuff next. Wasn't quick enough with the one-handed there. Doing archery, because sometimes I get bows in tournaments. When I do, it's always annoying. Can't do hardly any damage. Of course, I need a level power draw too, at least one, to really be able to use stuff like that effectively. Huh. Cheese, please. Almost profitable. Almost worth selling the fish here. Not really, because it's out from more elsewhere. Still, villages are mostly sources of stuff you sell to towns. Agricultural products. There aren't enough non-edible things you can carry. I suspect that's both because these are agricultural economies, but there's more things like there could be timber or ores besides iron. I suspect that's just to incentivize the player to not have too many soldiers. You contract with King of Earth to certain duration. Oh, I can renew my mercenary contract? Yes, please. I thought it would auto-expire because of the war. Can I stay on retainer a little longer? Goods haven't renewed yet. So it's worth noting. The reason I did that is every week I get 70 dinars. So I basically get 10 dinars a day towards wages, thanks to that. Covers a large portion of my wages for the party. Not all, but 70%. Wes wants to upgrade men. Alright, well, I need to get to Fenner. I guess. I get ambushed by more brigands. I'll be ready. I can upgrade my weapon proficiency a little. Oh, this is a small group of... Too fast for me to catch, though. Got some pork. Not a great price, but if it allows me to sell off some fish, yeah, it's worth it. Some of the smoked fish, which are generally worth less than pork, especially when I'm selling large quantities. It's more like fluka. Tournament's ended. Everyone's headed out. Another ambush. I didn't even heal after the last one. What the hell? This guy is fast as... I'm moving diagonally, so I'm harder to hit. At least when I was at a distance. He's faster than me, darn it. Ah! Shoot. Switch my shield when I was trying to switch my weapon. God. That pisses me off. A little hard to coordinate stuff while I'm on COVID. It's very common for me to misclick things in games. There's more obnoxious battle music. As if I wasn't sick of enough of it already. That's cheap grain. Saw a bit of smoked fish. Just one. Annoyingly, I'll have to listen to this whole darn thing. I'm gonna turn down this music. I cannot stand these obnoxious soundtracks. So I like these ones, the peace ones, but the battle ones are just too loud. Now I've turned down. I actually need this. Saw some smoked fish. The grapes. Some fruit. Cheese for sure. Work. Darn it. It's not a profit. Win some, you lose some, I guess. Can't sell the wool here. Can't my men just pick one basket to eat down instead of, oh, let's eat a little this, a little that. Yeah, it's supposed to be the upper left one, but I don't know. All right. The wine isn't particularly cheap here. And this is Vuka, which produces all. You'd think it'd be cheaper. Grain's a little low for a city, though. Probably sell that for more in another place. Attempt to visit Lady Lena. Nope. Ah, cheap horse. Used to be terrible in battle, but they're fine as pack animals. Switch back to Sumter horse. Allows my stat to move a little faster, and therefore it's effectively pays for itself since you don't have to pay to feed the horses, which is probably unrealistic, but all right. Wine, fruit, grain, fish, wool. Might be able to sell some of this at the villages. Nope. Well, cheap grapes. Me, I can sell that in the city for sure. The fruit price isn't terrible. There we go. Sell them some fruit. Buy grapes and meat. I was trying to talk to him. See if he changes his mind about having no tasks for me. It's just a caravan. Trade crisscrosses the world. Cheap grain. Nice. And they'll buy the fish up at a pretty good price. Don't want to buy that. I just wanted to order it up like so. It's actually not a terrible price for the fruit either. Sorry, it's an incomplete basket. Sell my fruit. There really ought to be a system of forbidding your men from certain things like grapes. Whatever. To Jelkala. It's a little wine here. I think that's a slight profit on the wool. And the grain sells for more than I bought it. Little grain, little wool, little wine. The fish are cheap. Buy some fish to sell elsewhere. Dyes are quite cheap. I could actually speculate on buy them and the price should come up. I could resell them here elsewhere later. You don't do that. It's ludicrous that they're so cheap. Caravan must have just ordered a bunch though, because this place does consume a lot of wine. I mean dye to make velvet. To Brevan. Ah, silk. It's derived by sea or something. Cabbage, cheap. They'll pay well for wine. Silk and cabbage for wine. Works for me. Silk. Visit this village. It's thriving. Interesting. They've got silk as well. And dyes. And cabbage and fruit. Hmm. So I'm guessing number advance is a factor level. When you reach 12, so it's probably every 6 levels, the number goes up by 1. So I reach level 18, I'll face 4 bandits when they attack me. Oh well, at least you get more money, from more XP from fighting more. More dyes. Cheaply. Grain and meat. So silk and meat sold here. They don't have the money? Alright, I'll just sell them the meat. I'll sell the armor merchant silk. Maybe a Buddha is making some silk line dresses. I don't know. Sturdy serenade leather boots. This adds like maybe 3 leg armor to the worst armored average to the party. If you about spend that much. Heck with it. I'll just save up for large upgrades to my companion's armor instead of these tiny marginal ones. To Chiles. Some truces have expired. It's an okay price for a fish. It's cheap silk. It's a decent price for fruit considering some's already in. Yeah, I'll just sell off all the fish. So I just got silk and dye to get rid of. These price of dyes are only 50. May have spent too much buying before. Oh, very pricey here. Maybe caravans come to buy them here. I don't know. Buy up the pork. The hide. Wonder maybe the sausages. I've never tried reselling them and see what price. So I can sell them some dye. 73 for the sausage. Never ask how the sausage is made. Ever heard that saying? Famously, Otto von Bismarck said that about politics. He's talking about backroom deals and corruption. Of course, he was a ruthless bastard, and yeah. The dyes are so overpriced I could buy the silk just so I can move these dyes. I doubt I'll find such high prices for a dye anywhere else. I know I can get most of that value back in the silk. Sell the hides. They also buy cheap grain and pork and chicken. Sell the sausage even. Fresh pork and chicken as Cherise. It's my character insistent going through the woods there. This is so aged pork, so it's worth less. Darn it, the chicken's not profitable. And grain prices aren't particularly high right now. Cheap dates, though. Might sell that party for a slight profit. Same with the bread. More dates. More grain. Salt and salt, but both overpriced. Very cheap pottery. Cheap grain, cheap dates. Yeah, something. Something I noticed and wanted to show quickly. Oh, Kingdom Rocks trips, they had +5 morale before, now it's 2. Thought it was based on, like, if I'm in Serenade lands, the Serenade troops get morale, but maybe it slowly fades or gains based on the region you're in, or maybe it's had to do with some world event or something instead. Another ambush. There's too many of them. God, they keep interrupting my attacks. It's not possible, at least my current skill levels. I'm so sick of getting ambushed by these bastards. I don't have the money for armor. It's good enough to avoid it. Cheap flax. Why? Cheap pottery. Oh, they have the money to buy the silk. Which will allow me to buy some grain up. To mint noom. I'm running out of inventory slots, so I'll just sell the silk. Yes. You know what? Never mind the stupid short bow. It can't cost that much to buy another. Hawa is under control of bandits. Oh. Combat experience. Take it. Come on. Can I not hit anyone? What the? Freaking annoying. Camera doesn't phase through or anything. You just can't see. Alright, enough. I don't need to hear you all shouting. Lost 2 Rodok spearmen and a Rodok tribesman. More Serenade recruits. This so the spearmen can actually keep getting experience from training. The carrier skirmishers, I should have done this before. And that goes right to horsemen. Yeah, so I can get all the carrier horsemen I need. Well, the skirmishers are already on horseback. Cool. That's incentive to hire carrier. They're tier 2 units, but they cost 8 dinar and some wages. I guess they are higher level than say these guys, but it's probably mostly because they have a horse. At least they don't slow the stack down. To upgrade these to footmen soon. The Sarah needs. Hmm. It's not a bad price for the tiny amounts of remaining bread. Not tiny, but what I've got anyways. I don't have the money to buy dates, unfortunately, so. Oh, I should recruit a Rodok tribesman. Eventually, I'll upgrade into a spearman with these guys. Figures has went to war with the Kargats again. They might take back that castle deep in their lands. Buy silk. Sell dates. Oh, dye's cheap. A little pork. Hmm. does age eventually. Dried meat and offload date fruit. Let's cancel it all actually. Sec. I can offload the flax. It might sell for more elsewhere, but I'll sell them one. Since they have so much money suddenly. Don't know why they're so flush with cash. I don't need the meat. Actually, my men will just end up eating it all. Get the flax bundles, too. Occasionally I find places will sell buy dyes for extra. More in this. Sometimes here even. Oh. Pay enough for the grain. If I found another Switchback Sumter horse, I might have bought it. Cheap fruit, cheap silk. So, not great price for the fruit, but my men will eat it. Unfortunately, the silk should go up in price if I wait. Oh, a tournament. Whew. Wow. Save here, and I will cut the video. I'm already at 70 minutes. And take part in this tournament, I guess. Got lots of cheap food for men. I could make a long journey. Or just wait around town, do the tournament, whatever. I'm trying to accumulate money to buy better armor. So probably still visit the villages between tournament days. Anyways, I wish you all the best. Viewers, take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. And may you always find a gangster to lead you home. Until next time, it's Northstar. I do. And best luck.